What's going on, guys? Hope you guys having a great weekend, a Saturday so far. So today, man, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about, asking questions, man. What are you guys doing as far as your business is concerned? Well, I would say life and business, right? Because to me, it goes hand in hand, right? Interchangeably, as far as importance, right? Um, are you guys still hungry in business? Hey, I'm about to upload a link, man. If you guys want to jump on with me, I'm going to send it to you guys right now. I just sent it up. You want to jump on with me? Let's talk a little bit. I had a 12 o'clock noon that we had to reschedule. So I'm gonna send you guys the link real quick. We want to talk to you guys. If you guys have a business, if you if you still have goals that you're reaching out for, if you accomplish your goals, if you're in a different country, you want to talk about business, tech, whatever it is, man, I can plug you in, guys, in with some people. So there's the link right there, guys. I just sent it through the comments or whatever the case is, right? So hopefully you guys can see that. Click on that bad boy, or message me your email address, and I'll send you the link directly to your email address. All right. So let's talk a little bit about life first, man. Let's talk about life, man. Are you guys working a full-time job? Do you guys have a full-time job and a part-time job? Do you have 2 full-time jobs? I'm asking you this because when I was younger, right, a few years ago, I used to think, man, that I can earn my way to financial freedom, right? So I was the type of person to put in the hours. I would work a lot of hours, guys. I mean, I remember one time, for a while, I remember leaving one full-time job, going to another full-time job, getting there a little early so I could sleep in my car and be there on time to go into this full-time job. And I did that for a long time. So I've always been driven, right? But what I realized is that first of all, I didn't have a goal. I didn't say, look, when I raise this kind of money, when I have this kind of money, then I'll be able to do this, I'll be able to do that, I can stop doing this. Basically, I was doing it just blowing the money, really. Because I didn't really tell my money where to go, what to do. I let my situation, how I was feeling, or whatever the case is, determine where I was gonna spend my money. Just keeping it real. So my advice to the people out there, man, right now who are in that type of situation, man, if you don't have a goal and you're just doing that just to do it, to be able to spend more money or have a good time and splurge or whatever the case is, I mean, do you. But I would say that stuff, that would run you into the ground. I don't think your body was designed to do anything for 16 hours a day, right? Like me, right? If I sleep for 12 hours, I'm going to wake up tired. I overslept. So technically I need about six hours and I'm good to go. And you being at these jobs, man, working all these hours, man, once your body breaks down, man, it continues to go south. So I would say live. So what you want to do is basically, if you have to work 2 jobs, you want to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Take that money and start investing in something where you can reap some benefits from it. Your money can work a lot harder, a lot longer than you can. Your money can work a lot harder and a lot longer than you can. Put it to work. There's many things that you can do out here today, putting your money to work. Now, I know a lot of people. I had this guy one time tell me, he said, man, I got a pile of money in my safe. You know what I'm saying? And so rainy day hit or whatever. Okay. I said to him, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. But last year, well, when inflation hit, if you had $10,000 in your savings or in your safe or whatever the case is, now you really only got about 9,000, because inflation ate that up. So no matter how hard he was saving or whatever the case is, that money was being taken away because of inflation. Now inflation is usually about 3%, but this year I think it was 9.5 at one time. So you're losing money. That money has to work for you guys. Hey guys, check your comments. If you guys want to log in with me, let's chop it up a little bit. I just sent it again. So hit that link, guys. Pull you up. You must be on the camera. Shouldn't be driving neither, right? Let's talk about some business. Let's talk about life, right? So where we was at? You definitely got to tell your money where to go, right? And also, tighten up on your spending habits too, man. That's very important, guys. When you working in these warehouses, or you working in these different companies or whatever the case is, right? They have these vending machines there where you're paying double sometimes what it's actually worth, right? You're eating a lot of it because you're really bored, right? You're constantly snacking or whatever the case is, man. That money adds up. So nowadays, you go put in the vending machine to get you a Kit Kat. Now it's like $2 now. Imagine you do that 5 days a week. That's $10. Imagine you do that for 4 weeks, man. Right? That's $40 going out of your pocket a month times 12. That money adds up, man. And so you get the Snicker and you get the chips or whatever the case is. Hello. What's up, Jay? Yes, sir. He said he did a lot of 16-hour days in the Marine Corps. Did the same when he started my first business and still do it right here, depending on what's going on. Absolutely. Now, I definitely agree with working that for a common goal. My thing was I was just working it just to work it. Because I'm a hustler, I'm a go-getter, right? So I would have me 2 jobs, sleeping at one, and then I was driving trucks too, which was very dangerous, right? So I wasn't really abide by the law when it comes to driving truck, because you're only supposed to drive technically up to 11 hours in a day. Technically, that's what it is, right? In a 14-hour period. So I would leave that job, and then sometimes I would work at a warehouse or I go drive truck for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with having work ethic, but you have to make sure that you have a common goal in place. If you're doing that just to do it, eventually your body gonna break down. But if you say, okay, for next year, next 6 months, I'm going to work both of these jobs and I'm going to go in, I'm going to work these 16, 18-hour days or whatever the case is, to get you to where you need to go, to where your money works for you, I definitely understand that, right? Nothing beats a person who in need of something, who's not willing to work that, go the extra mile to get it. I definitely understand that. Yeah, because we are like to stay, business, and it appears to be productive. Definitely. Absolutely, Jay. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing about business too, man, in business, you can be busy and not being productive. You know what I'm saying? I think, okay, what'd you say, Jay? Oh, busy. Because we are likely to stay busy, it appears to be. That's so true. That's so true, man. And there's one thing about it, if you own your own business, right, you can be busy doing something, even if it's not being productive. It's always something to do in business. I've never heard a person say, look, I did everything that needed to be done in my business. I absolutely have nothing I can be doing at this time. It'll never happen. You just got to make sure that all the stuff that's priority, you put it at the top so you make sure that gets done, right? And you get to the other stuff when you can. But as soon as you let your money get to working for you, then you have won. Right? Let's say in wholesaling, right? If you are a wholesaler and you get your $10,000 check, but you spending $11,000 every single month, you'll find yourself on this Ferris wheel, basically, on this hamster wheel or whatever the case is, right? Constantly going after that next deal, right? Eventually, if this is not your passion, eventually that's gonna get old because you're gonna feel like you're doing too much, right? But let's say you was to go extra hard for 6 months and you save up you about $40,000, $50,000, right? Now you can take that money and invest it into a particular property where you can put a tenant in it and let them rent it out from you for 30 years or whatever the case is, right? You may do a subject to deal, or you may do a owner finance deal, or whatever the case is, right? You put that tenant in there, with a big down payment on it, whatever the case is, make your monthly payment a lot cheaper. And then now this tenant is going to pay this thing off for the next 30 years, or whatever tenant you put in there. That money is going to make you money, right? You only need a couple of those deals anyways to offset for that extra job you had, right? That's how you got to do it, man. You let your assets take care of the other stuff, right? of your if you like to get a boat and live your life, or you like to do some traveling, you let your assets take care of that for you, to where you don't have to work for these different things. I learned that from an older guy one day, older white guy one day. I worked at this company, man. He had some rental property, but he had an RV, big old RV. So every time here in Dallas that the racing thing go on, I think in Fort Worth or Arlington, I can't remember exactly where it's at, will go on. He will pull up that Friday because he was off that whole week. So he'll pull up to the job, let everybody see what he got to do. Man, I'm thinking to myself, how are you able to afford this? And I'm barely making it. You got an RV. He said, man, I own some property. And he said, you see that thing out there, RV out there, man? He said, I don't pay for that. My tenants pay for that. And it made a whole lot of sense, man. Whole lot of sense. He basically told me, he said, man, my money can work for me a lot harder and a lot longer than I could. And it was boom. And another thing he taught me too, this is huge. Another thing he taught me too, he said, always bring your lunch to work with you, man. And he kind of did the numbers for me. I used to go breakfast and lunch. I used to go down to the store and spend all this money every time I go to work every single day. I'm coming in with donuts, coming in with all this, that, and other, right? Then I would leave and go out to, lunch or whatever the case is, bring back and spend all this money. And he told me, set me down, and he said, man, look how much money you spend on a daily basis, man, for your food. And he's like, man, I do the numbers. I'm like, man, it's a lot. Times a month, times a year. He said, man, if you notice me, I come in with my food. He said, I eat before I leave work, and I bring my lunch to work with me. He said, why? Because this my money that I'm saving can go towards my next investment, so I can give me another toy. So it's a mindset, guy. Adjust your mindset, and you can accomplish a lot. So my thing is, when I run across a person, man, who reaches out to me, who has a full-time job, and they want to be a partner with me, right? Get into this real estate game. Some of them say, "And I want to get in with you, man, but the price is too much," or whatever the case is, right? I don't know if you guys know or not. I don't really charge a whole lot of money to teach real estate, man. We have a special going on right now, which is crazy. $99 down and $99 a month, which is crazy. That covers residential and commercial. We partner up, truly be partners. Split the side 50-50. That's how I rock right now. It's not always going to be that way, but that's how I'm rocking. So when I ask them to go to Google and pull up virtual wholesaling courses, when they're asking for $10,000 or $8,000 or $7,000 or whatever the case is for their course, and they're not working with the actual boss or the actual person, a mentor, they working through a system. You know what I'm saying? With me, you contact me directly. And I'm saying, look, we're talking about $100. And that $100 basically doesn't go to me, right? It's to pay my assistant to pull these leads that you're sending to me that you don't even know are solid deals or whatever the case is, right? So technically, I'm investing my time in you, hoping that you have the go-getter mentality that you say you have, right? And we're going to close some deals together. And when you tell me I don't have $100, man, to sign up with you, bro, I call cap. What these young cats say, that's cap. right? You know, it doesn't make sense, man. Look, when you want something, you go get it, period. I don't care what the cost is. When you truly want it, you want to be successful, you go get it. You know, people spend all this money on Michael Jordan shoes and things of that nature, right? You know, whatever they want, they go get it. Simple as that, man. I invested time, energy. I invested, you know, sweat, tears. I lost sleep over this real estate game, right? Getting into this business. So for a person to reach out to me and basically ask me for all this information without wanting to invest, that's crazy to me. What's up? What's up, bro? How you doing today? Hey, hit the login, bro. I'm gonna send you the link, man. Come on in. I need somebody to talk to. I'm just over here rambling, bro. That's all. I just sent you the link, bro. Come on and holler at me, man. So I remember when I first got into this real estate game, right? I used to listen to a lot of YouTube videos. And I ran across a couple deals or what I thought was deals. And I seen this guy who used to advertise all the time, man. I buy a house. Well, he's advertised, you know, like he's this big guru, but he was not too far from where I lived at, right? So I reached out to him. I said, listen, I got a couple properties or I think are deals or whatever the case is. Let's put it together. Let's make, you know, let's split it 50-50 or just give me what you think I deserve. I just want to see the whole process go through and make a few bucks in the process. And he told me at that time, he said, man, listen, man, I'm sorry, man. I only work for people who are part of my group. And pretty much hung the phone up, right? And I was like, wow, why would you do that? I didn't understand at that time. I didn't understand what he was talking about. I was like, man, he's hating, he's this, that, and the other. Come to find out all these years later, right? I understand. Everybody, especially when they first start in this business, think they have the deal, the best deal smoking, right? What they don't understand is the extra mental mindset that it takes you to detach from what you're doing, to focus on what they got going on, and the people that you put to the side is the ones who's actually paying. It's not a great thing for them to do at that situation. So I get it, right? So I had, you know, prime example, I'm gonna just keep it real. I had a young lady reach out to me the other day, right? She had a property, somebody in her family was selling it, and I'm like, come on over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay for the course, and now you get my undivided attention. So just so happened in this particular situation, she didn't, you know, I guess didn't have the funds or whatever. So I decided to kind of detach what I'm doing to focus on what she got going on. And when I ran the numbers, had my sister run the numbers, I again ran the numbers, it looked like a good deal, right? So here's the crazy thing about this whole deal, right? Is that the amount of money that she wanted to make off this deal was small compared to what I was going to give her off this deal. I was trying to surprise her, right? Very small. But I was going to surprise her on this deal. I was going to pay a lot more money on it, right? Cool. So she reached out to me. You know, when she reached out to me this last time, I'm actually putting together the contract. Get ready to send her an assignment fee contract. You know, about to do our thing, right? I'm in the middle of it, typing it up right now, get ready to send it out. She called me and said, hey, hold off for a minute. Somebody else had bought the property at lower than what I offered her for it. And they already paid their earnest money. So I was giving her probably 10 grand more than that for the property. It was going to go into her father's pocket. Plus our assignment fee was going to be around $20,000. Right, or more than that, right? Because it was a low ball offer. I was expecting them to kind of negotiate the deal, but it didn't. But I was going to make sure that she's compensated way more than the $5 grand that she wanted for this property, for earnest money. Because you always want to over deliver, under promise and over deliver. I was trying to over deliver in this situation. So when she called me back, she said they already have a person who already put down earnest money, and basically that was it. I didn't even want to go into it telling them why. That was, you know what I'm saying, what I was getting ready to do. I was like, you know what? It was my fault. I should have never even did the thing anyway without a sign of being part of my group, just keeping it 100. So I just walked away from it. You know what I'm saying? Now, did I leave money on the table? Absolutely, I did. But it was the principle behind the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You got these guys who've been doing this. I've been doing this almost 10 years now. I know real estate like the back of my head. Real estate, wholesaling, subject to land contracts, commercial, resident, everything. I don't know everything about. Nobody knows 100%, but I know what I'm doing when it comes to this real estate game, right? So when you guys reach out to me, I know you see my phone online, number online, or whatever. You're reaching out to me, and you want me to be your mentor, or whatever the case is, and you guys are not willing to put skin in the game. There's nothing I can do in that situation. I'm busy. Now, I know this turned into an event, but I'm just keeping it real, man. I got so much going on, man. I don't have the time to do that, especially if you don't have no skin in the game. Because here's the deal. Let's say I say, oh, come on, let's come on over here and let's do a deal. Come on over here and let's do a deal. And let's say I get to pouring into you some of this information. And what normally happens with a lot of people, man, they get this information and then all of a sudden they're not as motivated no more. They're not calling anymore no more. And I ain't heard nothing from you in a couple of weeks. Because, of course, you want a deal done yesterday. And then now you come back, hey, now I'm ready. Now you want me to stop what I'm doing and to pour into you again. And then a week or so later, you kind of fizzle out. That's a lot of energy, man, that I'm giving you guys, especially if not getting no reward from it, right? All right, so yes, a lot of you people like to pick your brain and don't want to pay. Yep. Spend countless hours money investing in your skills. It's so frustrating, and it makes you walk away from the entrepreneurship. Man, I can't see your name, man. Text me your name, bro. Hit me on your name. I want to make sure I'm who I'm talking to here. But yeah, he's absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right, man. If you want to learn how to be a doctor or whatever the case, you want to go to a doctor and say, hey, man, teach me everything you know about doctor. You put all these hours in, all these years in, all this studying in. Now you want me to give you this game? Oh, that's Kizzy. You're right, absolutely right, Kizzy. You're absolutely right. You know, you want me to give you the game? No, man, that's not how that goes, man. And a person not willing to do that, man, you can't hold that against that person neither, man. You can't hold it. Now here's the crazy thing about it, right? I had a guy who reached out to me. This was a few months ago. This is when I was charging quite a bit of money for the thing, for my system, and he paid it. Matter of fact, he didn't even ask me what was the price. He said, sign me up. I sent him the invoice, the full invoice, and he just paid it and didn't come to one of the trainings. One. I had to call him. Hey, man, what's up, man? You get the information? He said, yeah, man, I'm going to get with you later. And I haven't heard from the guy since. I think I called him again, like, what's up, man? You want to do it? I haven't heard. I guess he had the money to do that. But in that situation, I don't feel cheated. I got paid already. But at the same time, I wanted to help somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to help you. You didn't pay it. I wanted to help you. So imagine if I put all this energy into a person who haven't put no skin in the game. And in that situation, people don't really value your time. You know, I prime example, I'm going to say this too. I said this on Real Estate Aholics the other day. I had a guy, I pretty much bent over backwards for this guy. My very first hater, guys. I don't really, if I get haters, I don't be knowing they hating because I be so focused on what I'm doing. I don't really, that don't affect me. I'm from Michigan, man. I look over stuff like that. But in this situation, he turned out to be a real hater in this situation, man. So he's the type of person, he's extreme. I could tell him it's okay. He could ask me a question. You know, I always tell people, shoot me a text, because if I'm in a meeting, I still can answer your text, right? Or shoot me a text and give you a call when I step out the meeting. Great, cool. He's the type of person, he'll call you, and I send him a text. Hey, shoot me a text, man, if it's something I can answer right now, or wait till after the meeting. He's the type of person to wait 5 minutes, and he'll call you right back. Bro, I'm in the meeting. Shoot me a text. He'll call you right back. Like it's something that's 911. So let me take this call. What's going on, bro? Hey, Jay, man, the other day I asked you about this information. I know you sent me a video on it. I didn't get a chance to look at the video, but can you tell me about this? What? Bro, I answered the question for you. I gave you everything that you need, bro. Go look at the video I sent you. And then you got questions after that, then you give me a call. We went through that so many times. It was so frustrating. I'm like, bro, I got all these people that's on my team that's part of my coaching. Bro, you bring me a headache. You are a headache to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we had this thing where you pay so much money up front, but then you pay on a month-to-month basis, which I was giving them access to different software and things of that nature, right? He wasn't paying for the software. He's paying for my service. That was an extra bonus for this guy. So when the month roll around, he owes $100 to me. It's supposed to be on an automatic payment. Guess what? He's not paying. He never sets it up on an automatic payment. So now I'm chasing this dude down for $100. Bro, I'm busy. I ain't got time to do that. So what I do, I shut him down real quick. About a week or two later, hey Jay, I'm ready to sign back up. Can you connect me back to this, that? And I'll do it like an idiot, right? It happened again. Hey man, yeah, I'm back on it. Can you set me up? Okay, cool. So the last time it happened, I said, no, listen, that's done. I really don't want to work with you no more in this situation, bro. You can't get it. He said, so I can't get back on it, man. I have all my stuff on it. I said, bro, you ain't paid in a couple of months, bro. What you think this is? Of course, he's mad. We arguing on the phone, and I said, hold on. Why am I arguing with you on the phone, bro? You done over here, man. You're stressful. So he contacted one of the software people or whatever the case is, said I was doing this and doing that, and he asked me for my email address. I guess he had deleted me. So he called and asked for my email address, and I wouldn't give it to him. So I guess he found my number some kind of way. I wouldn't give it to him. So he sent me a long text with his conversation with this real estate software, right? Saying I shouldn't be selling it, which I never sold it, right? And all these different things on date. Of course, they didn't do anything about it because they couldn't. I never sold it. You know what I'm saying? So he's a lie. But he was doing that to get the real estate software companies mad at me so they wouldn't work with me no more, which it didn't work. So all I did is I basically told him to send him a text, hey man, I want to tell you, man, salute to you, bro. Go kill it, man. Hopefully one day I see you on top, man. But working for me or working with me, it'll never happen again. So I said it to say this, man. In your business, or when you're striving to do something that that's amazing or whatever the case is, you're gonna run across people who just nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's a motivator for me. So now I got content now. I'm my very first hater, man. Is now I'm truly a real estate investor now. I got my very first hater, man. I'm so proud. I'm gonna post it though. I'm gonna post it on Facebook here in a minute. I'm gonna put all the stuff up there, man, because I really don't care. To be honest with you, I'm gonna give me a plaque and put it back here. You know what I'm saying? My very first hater, bro. So at my funeral, they're gonna be talking about this very first hater that I ever had in my life, bro. That I know of. That really caught my ear. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, man. So Maurice, if you out there, man, salute to you, bro. You made World Star, man. So I'm gonna put it up there, man. I don't care about how people feel about me, man. So, but I'm the type of person that I over deliver. If I promise you something, if I say something, I'm gonna over deliver. That's it. Simple as that. So if you have a problem with me, there's something wrong with you. Simple as that. I've never heard a person tell me, man, you promised me this, bro, and you didn't come through. That has never happened in my life. So, so it's weird, man. It's weird. So, hey, man, my whole life, my whole get down, man, is to help other people get to where they're trying to go. That's it. That's all I am. I'm a person, a great in-between person that ties one person with another person. If you had let's say if you wanted to buy an airplane, or rent an airplane or whatever the case is for a big event, you contact Jay, and I know somebody who does that, right? I can tie you into this guy right here to get you an airplane. That's it. I'm a connector to get you from A to B. So to get on my bad side, that means it cuts off your arm and spots your face. It don't make sense. I know everybody, and my repetition supersedes me. You know what I'm saying? So it's insane. Kizzy, I need you to log in, Kizzy. Is that you still? So as you guys see, man, I just was on a call with Mr. Anderson. He's in the tech world. So here he's in DeSoto, South Dallas area. He's actually just got him a nonprofit a couple of weeks ago, and he's getting ready to launch his tech company for a lot of people. A lot of human communities, right? People who are in some bad situations, man. So you're gonna teach their kids how to do this tech stuff. So if you guys are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, man, reach out to that cat, man. He's definitely an asset, man, for sure. And I just met him, so me and him kind of talked a few times on Facebook, a few times. So now I actually physically interviewed him, and hopefully next week I'll go get with him or whatever the case is. If not, we having this And on the 15th of next month, we're having this big old dinner for everybody's in the DF Dub, who's on the Patreon group. So it's going to be an undisclosed location. Hopefully he comes out so I can chop it up with him and shake his hand and stuff like that and begin to build with that young man. One more thing, Miss Kissy. So Thursday, we didn't have the training Thursday. It got pushed back to Friday. I don't know if you guys got that email or not. And so Friday, of course, it's Friday. People, shaking the movement, so nobody really showed up for it. So my sister, I was on that as well, but nobody really showed up for it. So hopefully this Thursday we'll be back rocking and rolling. So that way you guys can get this information. But better yet, and I'm gonna keep it 100. So I'm so busy right now, we may be done with it. When it comes on Monday, I'm sitting down with some people, some advisors and stuff like that. Man, as far as my time is concerned, we can be better spent doing the true one-on-ones. So if you want to get part of that and have that one-on-one, we can sit down for an hour or so up front. You tell me what you're trying to get done, and we tailor what we do to fit what you're trying to get done. Show you from A to B on how to do real estate wholesaling, and you really get that one-on-one experience. You need to go ahead and book your boy real quick. Right now it's $99. Down to $99 a month. That's it. Regular price is $27.5. That's what the regular price is. I'm basically just giving people game for nothing. That $100 goes to my assistant, which they can pull the orders and put contracts and all that stuff on the contracts for you. And we're doing true partnership. So now it's to my benefit to make sure you close the deal. Guess what? Because that's when I get paid. When we close a deal, that's when I get paid. So now it's like there's no excuse, man. So let me know if you want me to shoot you the invoice right now. I can definitely get it. And that also comes with our Patreon as well. So if you want to have a seat at the table, so to speak, on seeing us how we put together deals. So we have a camera right on the deal that we're doing. And as we walking through this deal, we actually breaking down exactly what we are doing to get this deal, offer on these properties, residential and commercial. That's part of it. If you want access to our team, like the closing attorney that we use, who else? The coach that we have as well, the hard money lender that we use as well, who does deals in 48 states. From subject to the land, like all of it, you have access to that. That's all part of the Patreon, guys. So it's like 3 different levels. So that comes with it. And if you had a deal, you can actually reach out to me directly. So let's say you run across a person who's trying to sell that property and you don't know what to say to that person. All you gotta do is shoot me a text. Hey, Jay, are you free today between 1 and 1:30? I got a seller I want us to get on the phone and make him call to that seller. We get on the phone with that seller, and then you say, hey, Mr. Seller, Jay is on the phone. My business partner, Jay, is on the phone, and I'll take it from there. We do that 2 or 3 times so you can understand exactly what I'm doing. And my goal is to close the deal. That's it. Nobody's really doing it like that, guys. So there's so much stuff that we actually do when it comes to real estate. I don't see people really doing it. So maybe they're doing it. I don't know about it, but we're doing some a little extra, and we're closing deals. so let me know if I can be of any assistance, man. Shoot me. I don't know if you still have my number, but shoot me an email if you want to be a part of that. Any questions, guys? I've just been rambling, man. That's all. I have some time to free up, so I've been rambling. Let me help support you there. There you go, Kizzy. That's you, right? I hope I got the right one on there. I hope she's on there still. Oh, okay. There you go. Fast Tax Central, guys. Definitely give her a call. You talk about knowledgeable in the tax arena. I seen something the other day where you was talking about taxes on your Facebook page, and I seen your personality come out. Like I was like I was watching you, right? So you was you definitely, I could definitely tell you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And anybody want to be a part of, work with her, you can stay in all over the United States, right? I don't know if you do stuff out of the country, but definitely all over the United States. And I think you said something about some a tax school or tax training or something like that you're offering. definitely reach out to it, guys. I don't know if it's okay if I put your number in here, but you guys definitely reach out to us. FastTaxEssential.com. Tell her Jay sent you. She's from the great state of Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Alabama. It's pretty cool. She was, as a matter of fact, she did a couple episodes on Small Business Stand Up Podcast, and you guys can check her out on there, dropping some Jews as well. So I've been rambling, man. So you guys are gonna get a lot of these coming from me going forward, man. But I have a particular topic I'm gonna talk about, like in 15, 20-minute increments, man. I'm just giving you guys some, the state of real estate, what's going on in my head, to try and get it out there. Listen, man, the only person that can stop you is you. The quicker you understand that, the quicker you can get to your first deal. Okay, this is our number here, guys. Love taxes, right? Your taxes course offered. This is the phone number. So the people that listen now and the people that's going to listen in the future, this is Kiss's Taxes. She owns tax services. She has some courses she offer. Number is 334-458-1000. 334-458-1000. And tell her we sent you guys. Rockstar, truly a rock star, man. Hey, and I appreciate your support too, Miss Kizzy. I see you always reposting, and I try to do the same thing for you too, man. So I want to see you win. All right, I'm gonna get off this thing, man. Hey, today's Saturday. Go have some fun. I know you worked all week. Go do something for yourself that's fun, and then let's get back on it, guys. Take your beat, take your breather, and let's go. All right, I'll be doing these little things, man, every now and then, man. So I'm gonna try to do it once a day, to be honest with you, about 15 minutes, chop it up a little bit. So, all right, as you can see, I'm not good at it. Yeah, right. I'm really. You're welcome, Miss Kizzy. Introvert acting like octrovert. I don't know what they say. Introvert acting like I'm. I don't even know how you even say it. I'm not this type of person to do that. I'm normally behind the scenes. That's why I shine behind the scenes, negotiating stuff and things of that nature. But I do it, man. When it comes to my business, it's not. Fear is not even an option for me when it comes to stuff like that. So I just go get it. I figure it out as I go. Like when I hit play a minute ago, I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I was like, just go. You know what I'm saying? Just say whatever I'm going to say. So and I advise you guys do the same, man. Stop being fearful. Start doing. And eventually you get to the point that where you can do it well. Not perfect, but well enough to get to where you need to go. All right. Salute to you guys, man. Small Business Stand Up. Mid-City Network on YouTube. Check out all our podcasts on there, man. Salute to everybody that's on there as well. And let's go, guys. You need to sponsor one of them. You need to sponsor one of them. You guys need to sponsor one of those podcasts too, man. They're really inexpensive right now. So you want your ad to drop in those podcasts, as you guys can see that they are getting numbers now. So it is growing. So might as well be on there now. And the great thing about it now is once you sponsor one of those podcasts or be on one of the commercial, it's going to be on there for a lifetime. I'm never taking it down. So that number continue to show you being advertised on that podcast. So, all right. Hey, man, we'll holler at you guys later, man. Peace.